Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Camp. I'm the OutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Cheaping You.
And I'm NV Jitters.
And we're back once more. We're back. We're going to camp. We're looking to find some love. We're looking for all sorts of things. It's a new game. There's all sorts of things to see. We gotta go see it. Let's see it.
Alright. Let's do it.
It's time to see the world. We're sticking with one player for now, because, you know, in short games, just to, like, we want to see some stuff before we go do a lot of stuff. Let's see who we're going to end up as today. We were already, these two. Let's go with someone on this seat. I'm going to flip a coin real quick, see who comes up. We'll have Vicky as heads and Brian as tails. Tails. My man. My they.
Ooh.
Okay, should we go random, or does anyone have anything that they're specifically like, oh, I want that so bad?
We have bone marshmallows.
Bone marshmallows? That sounds crunchy.
Bonesies marshmallows.
What do each of them do? Because I think these are some new ones that we haven't seen.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
what's
the
that?
comb is a charm thing. The mushroom book is a fun thing.
Okay.
I think the marshmallow bone thing's also a fun thing.
Alright.
What's that thing above it?
The royal thing?
The fake noble deed. Fake
would
noble title.
What would that be? Creativity, maybe?
I don't know.
Something.
But
Charm.
The Rubik's that could be that. The Rubik's Cube is smarts.
I think that's a
creativity.
Sudoku cube.
Rubik's Sudoku Cube. It's both.
Is it?
Yes.
I can't tell, because no one's flipping over it.
Sorry.
It's alright. What's the knife of slicing chocolate? I'm not sure what's going on there.
Wood
Wood
carving
carving
machete.
machete. That's definitely boldness.
Yes.
I almost kind of just want to go random, see where we end up.
Okay.
You could.
Like, I'm going to be interested to see when we do a competition who's going to choose what items and how, but, you know, for now, we can supplement whatever we need.
Random.
Alright.
Looks like we got some boldness and creativity for the most part. And what would be good for boldness and creativity? Let's see. Let's see. Who these people? Who can we get? We've already gone after Damien and the Slayer. Again, we're probably going to save Milo for our first competition run, because I think that'd be interesting. So, Joy, Dahlia, Calculester.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to hear Kermit.
You want to hear Kermit today?
Yes. Yes,
All right,
I do.
let's get that buff princess.
Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
We need a resume. Okay, which of these articles would you most want to read? Secret tricks to win at rock paper scissors. My deep complex feelings about Camembert. Common mistakes. Camembert. My common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual. 50 facts about sequoias. How to headbutt a very big rock. And very illegal things I do if in international waters. Okay, that sounds like Damien. The sequoias is definitely Calculester.
Would the headbutt be Dahlia?
That's where I'm leaning to.
Same.
Who would have a fertility ritual?
Joy?
Maybe. Let's go with headbutt and hope for the best.
Okay.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah.
There you go. That's Envy using his noodle. Oh man, I love that article. It taught me everything I know about headbutting rocks. Yay! I've been practicing all week leading up to camp, so I can headbutt any shady-looking boulder I see. No man, beast, or mineral gets past Dahlia Aquino! I head off of a... Never mind. I was talking about headbutting rocks, not trees. Brian... Oh, right. We're using real names now. I forgot about that. Brian... If you follow the rigorous headbanging exercises in that article, I bet one day your forehead could be as swole as mine! Why don't we do some headbutting reps together while we're at camp? Only had 3 weeks to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. Let's conquer the Princess of Conquest. That sounds right? I don't know.
Sure, why not?
Isn't it fun waiting in silence for things to load?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let us not ruin it. Oh, God, thank you. It's like, how awkward is it gonna get? So,
What do you need for Dahlia?
I was gonna ask
boldness.
that. Yeah, definitely boldness, but do you think we're gonna need a secondary stat, like charm or something? Something tells me no, but something is also telling me, like, maybe? I think boldness primarily, without a doubt.
Yeah. I don't know. Dahlia has, like, had a tendency to flirt with Liam quite a bit in that last game. So, I'm not sure.
It doesn't necessarily make her creative, but I see where you're going with it.
No, like, charming.
Oh, charming. Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
without a doubt, we should go to the manor first. Let's up our boldness, just make sure it's good, and then maybe we can play around with some other places.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you have friends?
We have gone here a lot. In the haunted manor, a voice whispers from the walls in a frightening voice. Brian, you can't escape your fate. You'll soon gain boldness, but after that, something weird will happen to you. It could be great or terrible.
I don't think I've seen this one yet.
It's only our, 7th time playing this. We haven't seen a lot yet. You don't
Well, no,
want-
usually they cycle through the same ones.
Yeah, but I think they, realized people kind of started skipping those, maybe. So they're, mixing them up a little bit. You don't want something potentially terrible happening to you. You stay put to be sure you don't get extra boldness per the voice's prediction. Look at you, trying to defy destiny itself. That takes some bravery. Here, have 2 boldness. Because if you... Whoa! Well, something's going on with
hello.
Dahlia today. You're recovering from that interaction when Dahlia almost tramples you with her rock-hard calves. Oh, hi Brian! I didn't see you beyond the majestic silhouette of my own flexing muscles! I've got to stay in top physical condition if I'm ever going to earn my FBI agent badge before the end of summer! You're about to explain to Dahlia how that's a different kind of badge than she probably thinks it is when you notice another Dahlia in the vicinity. What
Oh.
the...
Yes.
Is that a chameleon? What are you looking at, Brian? I'm flexing my quads right now. You should be looking at... me? Oh my god, this is like when evil Kermit showed up. Who are you, stranger, who looks exactly like me? Explain yourself at once! Not yay! I don't look like you, you look like me, because I'm Dahlia Aquino. You're not me, I am! You lack the necessary muscles! On the contrary, since I am the real Dahlia Aquino, the real Dahlia Aquino looks like this! And since you don't look like this... Gasp! I'm the imposter! But how could I be? I am such a master of disguise that I have fooled even myself! Not yay!
Sounds sus.
No, you're not a master of disguise. But I am. I don't know. Does someone else want to voice this person? I feel like I'm going to be talking the whole time today.
Yeah, I'll voice him.
Cool. Counselor Flodge!
That's right, Dahlia. It was me all along. You couldn't tell because I was wearing a mask.
Cool. Your ingenuity truly knows no bounds, Counselor. If only I had your mastery of the art of infiltration, I might make a better candidate for the FBI. Alas, my flawless blue skin and extreme handsomeness render me totally unfit for undercover work. Why, even if I posed as a contestant in a beauty pageant in order to stop a domestic terror plot in a fun-filled romp starring Sandra Bullock, I'd likely render myself too conspicuous due to winning so hard. Please, Counselor Flodge, teach me your ways. I am willing to devote all my time to this, eschewing all romantic relationships in the meantime. What? No, fuck that. Show Dahlia that you're the better camouflage tutor by suggesting someplace where her natural assets would really help her blend in. Okay, I think that if Flodge comes back at any point dressed as anyone else, someone else has to do a weird impression of their character as that person.
Okay.
All good? Cool. A Utopian Society of Buff Smurfs, a Dahlia Aquino cosplay contest.
Cosplay contest sounds creative.
That's our second best stat. So the question is the Utopian Society of Buff Smurfs not bold? I could see an argument for smart, but I don't know.
Smarts is our lowest, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
we would want to avoid that.
Buff Smurfs doesn't really sound bold.
I'm gonna say this now. I'm really hoping we get this because this seems like too specific of a thing to not be a secret ending.
We'll see.
But I could be wrong.
We'll see.
Oh god, I don't know.
Should we go with the second one?
I think statistically, using our second best stat when our other stats are all shit, you know, I mean, I guess there's like a 3/4 chance that the first one is not our best stat, so I guess go with it. Fingers crossed.
Alright. Oh, fun!
Oh, fuck! We didn't even think about that. Cosplay is fun. It's got play right in it.
Shit.
Yes, of course. The third international cosplay competition for Dahlia Aquino Dressup, which happens to be going on right now. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh god.
It's gonna be like when Dolly Parton lost at a Dolly Parton dress-up competition.
Yeah.
Probably because you're not a master disguise like me, or to a lesser extent, Brian.
This is just like going undercover at a Miss Universe pageant, only better, because there will be more of me there! Yay! Come on, Brian, help me get ready for Thick Dad! Soon in the Thick Dad dressing room. And I think that does it! Wow, this disguise was surprisingly easy to make! I hardly had to change my appearance at all!
Excuse me,
Says a scandalized gargoyle covered in blue body paint.
you look nothing like Dahlia Aquino.
What? How is that possible? I am Dahlia Aquino! Yay! So much for going undercover, but the gargoyle's not impressed. No,
No, you've got the voice all wrong. It's much higher pitched and more sing-songy.
It's like that episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender with Zuko. You got the scar on the wrong side.
you have the scar on the wrong side!
Plus, the real Dahlia would never say what you just said. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I'm Dahlia, why am I doing so many impressions of my own stupid impression? Is that really what I sound like?
No, says the gargoyle. That's my point. You're hopeless as a Dahlia cosplayer. But don't worry, we all had to start somewhere.
Oh my god.
Maybe you can pick up some tips from the real Dahlia Aquino. She's judging the competition, you know. In fact, here she comes now.
Yep, there
Hello,
it is.
it's me, Dahlia Aquino. Rah. You can tell it's me because I'm blue, and I just said my name. He's Dahlia Aquino.
See,
Says the gargoyle.
the real Dahlia Aquino always enters conversations by telling everyone what her name is.
But if that's, then I'm not. But who?
Oh my god, I must be a deep cover Dahlia impersonator. I've been in the game so long, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Wow.
No, that's not it at all, says the gargoyle. Say it with me. Rawr, 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 I'm Dahlia.
But Dahlia has already fled the scene, leaving behind the lion's share of her sanity. And more importantly, you, since she was your ride. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Well, that went very sideways very fast.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a really hard fail. Woof. I guess we go back for more boldness, maybe? Unless anyone else has a suggestion.
Nope.
My thoughts have not been going well.
I don't have good thoughts either, because I'm the one that thought cosplay was creative.
We gotta remember that there's playing involved.
I guess.
Well, we can go back to the house and see what happens. I'm sure more things will happen. I'm wondering what's going to happen when we start to... when it will hit the point where we'll start to see the same things again. Because we've gone here a lot in the past couple times. While wandering the haunted manor, you are ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there's just too many of them, and they run away with your immortal soul. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced your immortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago.
Well,
Good.
great.
Good foresight on your part, you gained 2 boldness.
Woo.
See, I think what happened last time was they kept having, like, it was a progression of stuff. Like, you kind of had a story with the locations that you went with, so it was kind of stuck that way each time. And I think they're just, like, not doing that now, so everything still seems kind of random.
Maybe.
Later, you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would normally be a pretty standard, but you realize her expression has a shade of sadness. You go ask if she's okay. She's not.
Oh, hi, Brian. You must be wondering why I, Dahlia Aquino, am not in my usual cheerful disposition. Well, I know you all expect me to keep morale high, as I am the unquestionable leader of this camp army of ours.
You have literally never seen her as that, but you're not about to interrupt her.
You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures of summer as I get closer to my goal of having the best summer ever. But might all these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I've been so focused on summer, when before my only season used to be conquest season. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien! Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering the 8th circle of hell and all that. But summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is like super lame! That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking a tree bark to find the nearest McDonald's. He's the silverest of the silver spoons. It's disheartening.
I think the silverest of the silver spoons is Miranda. That's why she's not here.
I cannot see that wimp as a rival anymore, but a healthy rivalry is an essential part of a warlord structure to remain strong. I know this because I've watched all kinds of informational documentaries on being strong, such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think one of those was even filmed by Michael Moore. So I got worried that I would become weak by having no rival. I started punching this rock in the hopes that we'd become sworn enemies, but it's not working.
You tell Dahlia you'll become her rival. A rivalry to remember.
Nah, I'm just saying that so we can build some sort of sexual tension. I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance if it meant they'd be getting a spoonful of this buff, beautiful blue bod. But enemies to lovers sounds like more of an Aravi or a Joy thing. Not my jam, though. Sorry.
Good to know.
That is good. Yeah, we might go after one of them at some point soon. That sucks, but if Dahlia's not into sexual tension with rivals, maybe she's into intimacy, trust, and eventually sexual tension with good friends who help her in her hour of need. Don't overthink it. Jump headfirst into it. Punch the first person who crosses your path and let rivalry blossom over time. You've surpassed Damien's level by far, but what if you had a rival that was a horrible creature, made out of 14 Damiens, that may level the playing field? Are we seeing... Is that... whatever that thing Super Damien was from...
Yeah. That's that multi-Damien thing. But stats!
Okay, the first one sounds much more bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I want to see multi-Damien, though.
Woo!
Dahlia takes your word for it. When she hears some footsteps at her back, she punches before even looking. It's Damien, isn't it? But the punches stopped in a very anime way. It's a very athletic water nymph. Their eyes lock. Who wants to be the water nymph?
I'll do it. Hey, you! You have no right to punch that rock. That rock was my rival.
Dahlia is smitten, but not romantically. Somehow you can tell she's smitten in a platonic rival way. They have a hella anime fight. For once, someone shows up that we don't actually see.
Yeah.
Punches are thrown, techniques are used, they even shout the names of their attacks out loud.
Kick of the rising salmon!
The nymph screams while throwing the sickest kick ever. Whoa!
Well, I totally named my techniques too! Headbutt of the Rising Dahlia! Yay!
I'm trying to make like a sound, but not like break my mic.
That's okay.
That's also a kick, but who are you to judge?
You're not half bad.
You're not bad either. The name's Dahlia.
Nice to fight you, Dahlia. I'm Daphne. Daphne the nymph.
You're about to the point to point out that the original Daphne was a dryad, not a nymph, but that's not necessarily a reason for a nymph not to be named Daphne, right? You realize this urge of showing off trivia worth bits of knowledge no one cares about speaks volumes about your insecurities. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's character growth.
I'll admit that Rising Salmon was kind of cool, but I could beat it in a heartbeat, you know?
Ah, sure. And that headbutt of the rising Dahlia? I must admit, I've never seen a headbutt done with your leg.
You haven't tried hard enough. See, you know, we could, like, totally fight any other day. Not that I care.
No, me neither, but... I mean... I'm free on Wednesdays, and fighting you would be better than doing nothing. If you're not, like, busy fighting anyone else. Dummy.
Nah, I lost my rival recently. It's a funny story, nothing important.
What? Me too, girl! Okay, truth time. I was just testing that rock as my rival. My real rival moved on to a new story arc with a new, more powerful rival.
Your former rival sounds like a douche.
Word. My only other prospect was transitioning into a reluctant tsundere grumpy ally. But fuck it! I was born for the rival life.
I feel you. My former rival moved on to story arc of becoming a useless wimp. But hey, I only rival platonically, okay? I prefer to be clear up front.
No, me too. Rivals to lovers is not my thing. It's all just punches and indirect self-growth. Anyway, this is my number if you want your ass beaten any day.
We'll see whose ass gets beaten.
Sure, Dahlia. We'll see.
And then she leaves in a way that's so epic that you can actually hear what sounds like a bitchin' anime song.
Yeah! Dahlia is back! Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Yay! Dahlia is back! Thanks, Brian!
Dahlia hugs you. The strength of her hug gives you +2 charm, and the intense J-pop in the background gives you +1 boldness.
Nice.
Nighttime.
Okay. I mean, Dahlia and Damien seems the way to go. All that boldness. You gather around the campfire to sing a campfire song. RCAMPFIR.
No! That's not fair and not true!
What is he wearing? What is going on?
I think he's supposed to be some kind of angel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Of course it is. I've known Scott way longer than you have. He and I were at Spooky High together before you were even added to our roster as a new classmate. You can't just ignore the value of that long-standing history. We have a backlog of misadventures you can't hope to match.
Yeah, well, you'll never match the bonding experience of us going to the gym together as he gets buffed for sports teams and I get buffed to destroy you and take back hell!
Okay, but I always make sure I bring him freshly baked dog treats from my dad's so he knows he's a good boy.
Well, I always make sure he's using the strongest, most buff-making gym equipment so he knows he's a gooder boy.
And I help him with his homework so he knows he's the goodest boy.
These are not words!
You only ever have the answers because you copy off of Liam!
Ooh.
It's the thought that counts. I'm Scott's BFF.
Well, I only see one thought here, and that's you! No, I'm Scott's BFF!
I would say
thought
Polly
that
and
was
Vera's
Polly.
more closer. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Huh. This argument doesn't sound like it's ending anytime soon, and although it's the most adorable one you've ever heard, the yelling is kind of harsh in your campfire vibe. Better give them a solid criteria to prove who's Scott's BFF once and for all, so you can finish your CAMPFIRESONG song.
Song.
Well,
I love that
we
episode.
all love Scott's cheeriness, but a true friend needs to be there not just for the good times, but also to truly understand and empathize when he's feeling blue. Scott needs a friend with a vicious cockatrice that he can unleash at a moment's notice for some fun, havoc, and mayhem. I'd take the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going with this, but I think we all know that feeling blue doesn't mean literally.
Oh my god, I'm blue! I'm the perfect friend!
No, it was about feeling sad. It's that kind of feeling blue.
Yes, exactly, and I feel blue all the time because I am blue. Dabba dee babba die.
No, not that kind of blue.
Feeling blue can be nice, because if it's a pretty day, then you match the color of the sky. Which makes you feel pretty, too, and also helps you blend in if you suddenly need to attack someone.
No.
Yes, so if Scott is ever blue, I can teach him to blend into the sky and use that as his advantage at sports team practice. Yay!
God damn it.
Yay! Why did he leave? He's going to miss out on all my great tips for you if you're ever blue. I can't wait to be useful to my BFF Scott with all this knowledge. Dahlia practices her pitch to Scott by imparting all her valuable knowledge to you. You enjoy your time with her, and also file away all these hot takes for your future audition for the Blue Monster group.
Pretty sure Vicky would be the only one who could maybe try out easily.
Yeah, probably. Skills or take a gamble?
Take a gamble.
Yeah, taking a gamble is going to probably give us the most insight in it. That weekend, you feel like getting wasted, so you go visit none other than Juan. Hola. You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one.
Ooh.
The bargain. No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
Bargain.
I think we kind of said last time that we were going to try all the drinks that we could find, because there's clearly going to be a limited number of them. So I think by going through this, the gamble thing and just taking whatever we get every time, we can find out what everything does over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of benefit. There's no money in this game, but it has to do something, right?
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. The bargain. Ah, the bargain. Thanks to this weird potion I prepared, now you receive everything at a discount.
What?
Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, really.
No.
What does that mean? Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails.
Oh god. Everything we receive we get at a discount. What if they have our points?
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out next time. Bye-bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!